Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. Welcome back. How you doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful Friday today. Well, thank God it's Friday, right? But yes, welcome in. Welcome back. If you haven't been with me before, hello. Welcome in. My name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath. And I speak through my spirit, through my emblem here, my amulet, whatever you want to call it, okay? But yes, I can speak through my spirits through here. I can also channel them in, but they will be picking out the first several cards of this reading, and then I am going to follow it up with some tarot and some. No, but that energy is picking up on this little dumb energy. This not dumb. Sorry, I'm picking up on this little quote unquote energy. Okay, so let's go. I'm not going to move the bell, but I'm going to move the clapper with my mind. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is when I shake my head, this is what happens because of my awakening or whatever the energy that comes out of me. Okay, my healing hand. I can also move this with my energy of my hands. Okay, with the energy of my hands, I can also move whatever I'm touching. Okay, as long as I'm connected to it. No, it sounds strange or whatever, but it is what it is. If you guys know anybody that can do this, please, link me to them to me, whatever. Okay. All right. Let's get this party started. All right. Taurus, let's go. What crowns Taurus? What crowns them right now? What is source? What is coming in for Taurus? What crowns them? What is source bringing in? This is what's around you. What source is bringing in for you is the golden. Wow. Okay. Incubation before new life. Okay. Incubation before new life. Some of you can be, pregnant or getting pregnant or about to get pregnant if you're not careful, if you're not looking for this. But yeah, for some of you, you're very fertile. You have golden eggs or something here, I see. The golden egg, you can live by an orchard or something like that with beautiful white and red and yellow flowers or whatever, but incubation before new life. So some of you are either about to give birth, or somebody in your energy is about to give birth, or this can be you, about to, get pregnant. Okay. So wink, wink, if you don't want any kids, you know what you got to do with that. Okay. So let's see what's in your third eye for Taurus spirit. What's in their third eye? So again, my spirit picks out what's in your third eye. What's in their third eye? Strong on this one right here. And your third eye is date night, romance, going out. Maybe you guys needed to go out on a date night. Maybe you need some romance. Maybe you need some time alone. Maybe you need to go see a movie. Okay, looks like a movie here. Get dressed, go out and see a movie. Something like that here, movie into popcorn or something, but romance. Maybe you're going out on a date night. Maybe, this is what's in your mind right now, your intuition. This is what you need right now is romance, or this is what you want, or this is where you're going. Okay. What you're saying, what are they communication? What's the communication for Taurus right now? What's the communication for Taurus? What's the communication? Abundance. Okay, abundance. Self-employed, a business. For some of you have beta fish like this, beta fish. But for some of you, you're self-employed. You're starting a business, or you want to start a business. You want to be self-employed. You have abundance that's coming in. This is in your throat chakra. This is what you're saying. Okay. This is the communication that's coming in right now. I feel you can be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or I heard Aquarius, but Cancer. Whew. Heart chakra. This is what your heart is going through. Is flirting, playfulness, new love. Okay, new love, flirting, playfulness. This is in your heart right now. This is what you're feeling. Playfulness. You're feeling flirty. Okay, so far so good, Taurus. Solar plex. Solar plex. Okay, for some of you, here we go. Cherry on top, extra blessings, a bonus. All right, there's a bonus that came in, something with an extra, with a cherry on top that's about to, go down here. Some of you love strawberry ice cream. I just heard that. So, but cherry on top, a bonus, an extra blessing. So something's coming in with an extra blessing. You guys might get a bonus or something. For sure, a bonus is coming in for you guys because, I feel like this is good, great energy, good, great energy. Somebody back, yeah, this is before somebody's painful back pains, all right? I'm hearing back pains when I was shuffling the cards before, all right, for you guys. Somebody has like a lot of back pains. What is the Sacred chakra here. This is your love life, self gratification. What is that? Yeah, this is it right here. Wedding, next level commitment, Somebody's either getting engaged, you guys, already, going to the next level. You're already married. This is wedding. Some of you guys are already married, all right? But I'm talking to somebody who's married and happily married, obviously. I feel like somebody needs a night out, but I feel like there's a lot of happy, good energy here. Whoever I'm talking to, this is, yeah, but somebody's taking it to the next level. They're getting married. Somebody's pregnant or about to get pregnant. Something about gold, somebody loves to wear gold or love gold or has gold or something. What's grounding you right now is early stages. What did I say? Innocent, new. That's what's above, what's on top and what's on bottom. Somebody's in early stages of, pregnancy. All right, early stages of probably a new, and if this is not you, you can't get pregnant or whatever, this is a new stage of a business. All right, this is a new stage of a business, self-employed, something like that. You're starting a new business, an early stage of it, incubation before like new life, before this whole thing starts. All right. I just heard happy wife, happy life here. Somebody says that. Chicky or something. Chicky. All right. What you don't see under the deck is vacation, summer, spring, take off. All right. But you might have restrictions. You might be, trapped. You might have blockages that you can't have fun because of some reason, Okay. You have to take a risk or something to do with the gamble and the risk. But yeah, here's a vacation, something that you don't see under the deck. Summer, spring, take off. Maybe you just came back from a vacation, or maybe you're going on vacation, surprise vacation, or you just got back from a vacation. You just had time off. Or I feel like maybe that this is coming up. This is what you don't see. This is what's coming. Maybe somebody here is getting engaged, having a wedding, going away. This is all going to happen between spring and summer of 2026. Okay? Let's see what the tarot is holding, what they say here, Spirit. What do you have to say for Taurus? What do you have to say for Taurus? Taurus. Sun, moon, rising. Sun, moon, or rising for Taurus. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus here? We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, there's no gender in tarot, right? So this can be either a man or a woman. But this can be, a new lover. This is new life here, a new opportunity of some sort. But this is like a knight in shining. This is an offer. An attractive offer, a proposal of some sorts, okay? A proposal. This can be somebody who's trustworthy and works hard, all right? Works hard, who's you feel safe with, who's mature, patient, growing wealth, somebody who's, growing their wealth. I feel like, this is somebody, who is going to be asked on a date. Straight up, somebody's gonna ask somebody out on a date here. This is like a new romance, new something here. Yeah. Wow. Nine of Pentacles. Do you want me to keep that upside down? No, keep it up. Okay, they want me to keep it up. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, financial like independence. This is monies. This is, you know, self-control. This is extra income. This is material comfort. And then right above that, look, is abundance, guys. You know, money, 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 money. And this is your communication. So if I feel for some of you, you might make money to, you know, talking, maybe something to do with, you know, speaking, talking, teacher, something like that, teaching, or I'm feeling that, you know, too. But yeah, this is hard working, and from your hard work comes all this money that you achieve, this independent, comfortable life, prosperity, being accomplished, you know, harvesting your harvest. Wow, look underneath. Look underneath. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody got some money, boy. Some comfort, wealth, success, a salary increase, self-employed. I don't know. A legacy, some kind of legacy. Like this is like generational wealth here. What is going on with this? I like it, Taurus. Finally, a good reading. All right. What's this new love, flirting? Look at that, 7 of Pentacles. Whoa, this is like long-term investment, long views, you know, your results after everything you've done, the seeds that you planted coming to harvest, or, you know, watching, you know, your thing grow, your investment, having patience and perseverance to get all this money. Ooh, this is probably why you're feeling playful. All right. Okay, what's going on here? All right, look at that. It's the end of a conflict. All right, this came straight upside down here. The 5 of Swords. It's an end of a conflict. I mean, it's being washed away, your sins. You know, putting an end to all the malicious rumors and slander and all that. Or, you know, people want a reconciliation. They want to come back and say they're sorry and put an end to this traitor. Nice. All right. This can also be that also an end to this to also this not this is 8 of Swords. This is having a like a negative mindset, you know, intellectually, like having a, you know, but enslaving yourself, you know, isolation, unable to move, you know, because of you, you're blindfolded, you know, self-contained and being negative. All right, could be the end of that, or you can be frustrated, and some people are frustrated right now, maybe too, or being negative, or blinded by this commitment, by this wedding, by this next level. All right, unable to move to this next level for some of you. Isolated, like, you know, self-isolated because of this commitment or this marriage for some of you. Okay, and then we have fertility. Look at that. Oh my God. Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is somebody who has prosperity, you know, this is abundance, and then right above that is early stages, chickadee. This is somebody who is nurturing, abundance, safe, a hardworking parent, but, you know, a trustworthy woman. But that's going to be the early stages of somebody, you know, becoming isolated too. Hmm. Okay. And I just feel like too, this can be somebody who's, about to, give birth, or early stages of fertility. Well, this can be that, somebody here too also, is nurturing a baby. Innocence here, new. So you can have a new baby. For some of you, you can have a new baby. That's what probably this is too as well. Early stages, innocence, right now, beginning of new life, early stages. So you can have a new baby already, a couple of months old, between 1 and 12 months or something like that. You can have that. Or you can be in the new stages of either a new business, okay, or a new business, being self-employed, or having a new baby. All right, it can be either or. Okay, what else for Taurus? May 9th is here, May 10th is here, May 8th, May 18th. What else we have for Taurus, Spirit? Don't forget to like, guys. All right, so here we go. Reevaluating the relationship. This can be maybe you're at an early stage in the relationship and you're reevaluating it, this guy, Mm. This is definitely, should I stay? Should I go? With this proposal, okay, with this person. This can be the early stages of a romance and you just don't know. You're reevaluating the relationship, okay? It can be that. Closed gates. For some of you, it's that. Not right time is misalignment. Misalignment right now. Not the right time. For some of you, it's not the right time to go out on a date right now. So this person's going to have to be patient, okay? And loyal to you and calm and, take it easy. For some of you, this is what I'm getting, all right? Or you have, you're closed off right now. It's just not the right time. Or, this also, too, is that you're too busy and you can't have any romance right now. Or, you're just too busy right now, with your business or your babies. It's just not the right time. So it's there, like, the romance and the sweetness and the offer is there, but it just can't happen, is what I heard. Just, too much, too busy, all right? Not the right time. All right, what else? What do you... Abundance. What's this all abundance and money? Okay, there's definitely extra income that's going to be coming in the winter. Yeah, December through March. So December through March, this money is going to be coming into you. Between December through March, which is, March of 2026, all right? And winter of 2025. Something's coming in here. All right, and then in your heart right here says illusion. Things are not what they seem. All right, they're saying things are not what they seem. Somebody here has a boat, though. Somebody here has a boat. You can have a big red or velvet chair. I don't know. Somebody got red and gold in their house, though. Red and gold. All right, somebody loves autumn with the leaves, something to do with that. It's sunset or sun peeping out the door here. You know, sunset is what I'm hearing. Sunset. Maybe somebody had a flood, something, but they're saying illusion. Something's an illusion here. It could be this money. This money that you're waiting for. I just heard you play too much or something. Too much, you know. Pay attention. You play too much. What is this end of conflict with the extra blessings? Ghosted, no contact. Yeah, so the people that, you know, that the end of this, you know, this conflict with, they're ghosted. No, you have no contact with them right now. Okay, so you're feeling like, you know, cherry on top. Good. You know what I mean? Somebody takes the train. Somebody takes the train here. But I don't know. Train to Philadelphia. I just heard a train to Florida, somewhere with an F. Somebody lives there or is going there or something like that, or somebody that's in a conflict with them, or they're in a conflict with them. I don't know. Then we got Cat Lady. Conflict. There's a flood that's about to happen as well. There's a flood that's about to happen. I'm hearing some kind of flood. I can, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe that can be somewhere with a, you know, an F or a P, somewhere there. I don't know. Somewhere that has to do with that. Maybe a fire that happens or something to do with that, with rain or electricity, something that starts. I don't know, but there's a flood, something to do with a flood, okay? Something flooded here. Something flooded. And then, you know, Cat Lady, right in your love chakra. So you love cats. Somebody, you know, here loves cats, has a lot of cats. Prolonged single status, you know, for some of you, prolonged single status, you know, this is where it says, you know, Spirit is saying you have to take it to the next level, all right? You know, it's time. It's time. Stop being so negative, you know? You gotta stop being a cat lady. Open up. Let's do this, you know? I mean, prolonged single status. For some of you, maybe your parents, or they want you to get in this, like they want you to, you know, give them grandbabies, okay? Not just a cat, but this is what I'm hearing too. Somebody wants grandkids. And they, you know, something with, jeez, getting a lot here, Taurus. All right, what's the grounding here for Taurus? What's grounding? Family is what's grounding you. That's right, family. Your family is what's grounding you. Okay. It's your stability. Your security is your family, okay? Extended or immediate family. You know, look, new stages. You can have 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. I feel like this is, you know, I'm talking to somebody, what? There's 2 kids here, and you might be one on the way, all right? Or you can have multiple children and have one on the way. All right, but this is a responsibility, you know. This is a working parent. Love nature, fertility, confidence is here. Okay, so what else? Let's see. Let's see what the T is. I don't have too much time. Let's do this. Taurus. What do you have for Taurus, Spirit? What do you have for Taurus? Yeah, Mr. Fake Guy, huh? Somebody's in your energy. Well, this came upside down, so Alright, so we want to put it up, okay? Yeah, they want it up this way. All right, so this is Mr. Fake Guy. Somebody around your energy is Mr. Fake Guy. 45, 54, you know, years old is significant. Somebody with roses. But yeah, should I stay? This is the one that you're evaluating the relationship. Maybe they're fake, you know. They're coming through with a little offer or whatever. This is that new lover. So, and you're evaluating the relationship. Doormat energy, all right? Maybe he has doormat energy, and who wants a, slush? Who wants somebody who's just, who's a doormat, a yes man or a yes woman? 51 is significant. The number 15 is significant as well. May 15th, April 25th. But yeah, there's doormat energy. Somebody's probably, being a doormat. Either they're treating you like that or you're treating them like that. And it's not cool. Maybe that, this person is making you feel, like, doormat energy. I don't know. They're fake. Maybe it's not the right time, or you're misalignment. You don't align with this person, maybe. Okay? Laying it on thick. Maybe this person's laying it on thick, all right? May 10th is back, okay? May 10th, something to do with that date, May 10th, all right? This is in your throat chakra, something that you're saying. So, yeah, they're laying it on thick. They're saying shit to you, And this is under the abundance and all that, okay? So, I just feel with this card for some reason that this is a lot of snow. That's all. Thick snow, thick snow. I feel like thick money. Thick money. Something to do with candy. Mr. Fake Guy, laying it on thick, doormat energy, a yes man, whatever. And, you're giving like that, I don't know, easily distracted, this says. The 14th is significant, all right? May 14th. I don't know, you could have a 14-year-old child. I don't know. The person's easily distracted and illusioned. So somebody like that is in your energy. Somebody who's easily distracted and is illusioned, has illusions. And I still feel like, with this whole flood thing, there's gonna be a flood, something to do with a flood, a Paris. I don't know. Unwilling to share. Unwilling to share. All right. 23 is significant. 32 is significant. All right. Unwilling to share. Somebody's unwilling to share, ghosted, ghosting people here. End of conflict, putting an end to the rumors. But somebody's unwilling to share this extra blessings, I feel, and bonuses and stuff, too, for some of you, have no contact. Yeah, some, ghosted with unwilling to share. I feel like something to do with these two cards is significant. Like, somebody's taking somebody away, and they're not willing to share their person. They don't want to share their person. They're unwilling to share their person. All right? They want no contact with nobody. They're running away, I feel, End the conflict, leaving. Stuck in the middle. Somebody here is stuck in the middle of something, too. Maybe you're stuck in the middle. You don't know what to do, if you want to be single or not single for some of you. You're stuck in the middle. You can be 36 years old. 35, 36 to 37, I feel, You're stuck. You're like, should I not? You're stuck in the middle of, should I not? Yeah, look, should I stay? Should I go? I don't know. This is what I'm getting here. Should I stay or should I go now? Just heard that. Lessons learned, karmic lessons. 26 is significant here. April 26 is significant. Lessons learned. So this is what grounds you, lessons learned. Or, you should learn from your previous lessons. karmic lesson is saying karmic lesson, and this is with your family or whatever, extended or, you know, immediate family. Karmic lesson, something's about to pop, you know, whatever. Let's see. We don't have much time here. Oh, so Taurus, real quick with this one. Spirit. Okay. So you're giving yourself freedom to feel, act, or choose. You're no longer needing outside approval. All right. Emotional liberation. This is how you feel right now. You know. They're saying yes. Okay. Yes. So should I stay? Should we value it in the relationship? Permission slip. Okay. Permission slip. May 13th is here. May 15th is here as well. All right. But say it here embodies the essence of values, a mascot, right? Belonging, good fortune, and team spirit, source of motivation. Yeah, somebody's your source of motivation right now, too. 1994 is significant. Okay. And, yeah, I want that. Shark. First one that came out is shark. That's what I'm taking. Take care of, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. And all this, you know, laying it on thick or whatever with this abundance. A lot of money's coming in, you know, December through March. So just, you know, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Just be mindful of that, all right? So first one that jumped. I'm seeing something here that's, you know, someone is behaving stupidly, Turkey, all right? Someone is behaving stupidly. And then we have a broken wishbone. That's funny with the turkey. Wish will not be granted. Wish will not be granted. So just, you know, be mindful, okay, of this whole money loss. Be careful of your monies and be careful of your investments, all right? Because this came out, but who knows if it's coming out this way or that way. They said to keep it this way, end of conflict, but it could be, you know, people also, you know, trying to be cunning and you know, betraying. All right, so just be careful, or hatred or sabotage or whatever. Just be careful. Keep, you know, your eye out. All right, and your intuition up. Let me give you a spirit animal here. Don't forget to like, okay? So it helps my channel when you like, okay? Share, like, comment, whatever. If you have any questions, yes or no questions for spirit, please feel free to comment or ask in the comment section, okay? And I do private readings. My information is down below. All right, this is an animal that you probably seen or have, or hawk. All right, for some of you, you have hawks in your house. You have a hawk picture, a hawk statue, or something to do with a hawk, or maybe you saw a hawk on TV or in person or something like that. Okay, in a book, on the internet, but awareness is what hawk means. All right, so free yourself from limiting beliefs that hold you back. So free yourself from limiting beliefs that hold you back. Look at the bigger picture and be courageous. Look at the bigger picture and be courageous. All right, this was your message, Taurus. I hope it resonated with you. Don't forget to like. Love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. Okay? I love you, Taurus. I'll see you soon. Peace out.